for being with me. I'm at a beach in Hawaii, and I just figured, hey, I was at the volcano last night, late last night, and we had already made plans to come out here to this beach. I have a good friend out here, a guide, someone who takes me around to the best places. I'm just so blessed to have this friendship and have like good people around me who don't expect anything from me, and it just flows like that. So look at all this beauty. I'm at the beach, y'all, and I just wanted to come on here and just give everybody some words of encouragement. You know, even though I'm here in Hawaii, my life isn't perfect. I don't have all the answers. Splash me. I don't have all the answers. You know, I don't have a lot of money. You know, I'm out here. Woo! I'm out here on a leap of faith. I took a chance. Woo-hoo! I took a chance, came out here just because I decided to. You know, when my queen passed, coming up on a year next month, I had a choice to stay in that house where I physically couldn't do it. It was too painful. It was too much. She was in every room. All I did was cry, sulk, and it was fresh, it was new, but I know it was the energy of the house. Everything that we did was in that house. And so I made a decision to quit my job because it was not fulfilling and to take a leap of faith in life. And so I knew I needed to get by the water. You know, the water is so healing. Um, the water, the ocean, the sun, especially the sun, is super healing. And I knew I had to get by the water and the sun and just take time out to be and start my healing process. But I knew I couldn't do that at home. So I reached out to family members in Florida, and I got blessed with an opportunity to stay with my cousin. I mean, I had a blast with him and his girl, Jules, and my cousin David. I mean, his friends, Damien, Rob, Paige, you know, it's a whole crew of them. Monet, we had a ball, y'all. Like, I'm so thankful for y'all being my crew, especially at that time. I just needed to get my mind, you know, straight and try new things. And that's actually where I started tarot. So that's where I began tarot. And it was on 115, January 15th, which is actually my auntie's birthday. So I'll always remember that day. And it'll also remind me it's my auntie's birthday. So all in all, from there, things changed, things happened, and then I was blessed with the opportunity to go to Arizona. So I took that opportunity from a dear friend of mine. I've known him since we were 10, and it's that water splashing me. 38 years later, we got to be best friends again, and I can't thank you enough, D. I love you so much. Dan Rumor, I call him DR or just D like myself, or Dan. But this brother really had my back at a time where I really, really needed help. He had me come out with his beautiful wife and his kids right before they graduated. One of them just graduated, and spend time with them. And I got to go to Santan's Mountains in Arizona and hiking with them. I went to Sedona. So I have been getting blessed in all kinds of ways on my journey. And mind you, I'm homeless. This whole time I've been homeless. Like after I left Florida, I didn't have a place to stay. Things kind of blew up there. So my buddy reached out to me just out of the blue. He must have knew he's a medium and he had a sense. He actually said my queen came to him in a dream. And so he reached out to me and he knows I've been doing tarot. And that's how we connected again. And he let me know his power. And so we very spiritual brothers. Like we converse all the time about spirit, and they're the deepest conversations I have. He's one of the he is the deepest person I know connected to spirit. So we've always had this connection since we were 10, and we still have it, and it's beautiful. And so from there, I went to Sedona, Arizona, y'all. Like, it was one of the most beautiful places on this earth. You got to go if you get a chance. It's very spiritual. You feel it. Like, when you cross over into that city or that town, it just feels like, holy smokes. Like, Sedona, Arizona is where it's at. So from there, I got like 2 weeks with my buddy D, and then him and his family. They took me out to eat and just treated me like a king the whole time. And then I was off. I had a credit card. I went and stayed at a in-town suites in Tucson, Arizona. I was there for like a week, and then I had to decide, okay, what I'm gonna do next. What do you want to do next? And I didn't know. I truly didn't know. I ran into a friend from Taro, and we made a plan to actually go to San Diego. We were going to take a car trip to San Diego and just see where things led for us, because, you know, she was dealing with some things in her life. I mean, you all know I'm dealing with things in my life, but for whatever reason, it never happened, and everything blew up. It just wasn't meant to be. And so from there, I had to make a decision. I meditated, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, meditate, and see what I come up with, what spirit is telling me, right? So when I came out of my meditation, I had three places in mind. I was either going to go back to Florida with my cousin, my sister, my family, my grandma, my auntie, my uncles out there, my cousins. So I was gonna do that, or I was gonna go to San Diego still by myself, right? And then I said, check Hawaii. That's like a fantasy. That's like a dream. And I had already talked to somebody in Taro that I knew lived out here, and so we started conversing. And she told me from Cali, it's only what 3 hours? No, 5 hours is the flight, I think. And so I was like, what? It's actually 3 hours, which you wind up, depending on where you're from, you get a change in time zone. So I'm from the Midwest, so that's a 5 hour difference. Some places six, so yeah, that is mind boggling in itself. And I love it because while everybody's doing their day already done with their day, mine is really just beginning. It'll be 7 o'clock, it's noon or 1 o'clock where a lot of people are. So it's really tripped out. But anyway, I went on from there, and I was like, okay, what are you going to do? You have to check out this room. You got enough money to stay another week, but that's just going to burn money. And you're in Tucson. What are you going to do? What are you thinking? And I meditated, and I came up with those three places. And then from there, I checked the weather. That's what it did. That's what it was. I checked the weather for Florida, and Florida was like 90s, high 90s every day that week. And then I checked San Diego, Cali, and it was like 50s, 60s, but low 60s. I'm like, nah, bruh. I want sunshine. I need heat, but I don't want it to be too hot, right? So I was like, let's check Hawaii. Hawaii was sunny all week, low 80s. I was like, ding, 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 ding. And so I checked the prices, and everything has been leading me here. Like, I've been getting signs through numbers, through my queen, through my mom, and they're like uncanny. I get them at the weirdest times. Even when I do my flight, when I choose my flight, when I choose my room, when I choose anything, it's these different combinations of numbers, our anniversary, her birthday, my birthday, dates that we did things together, our like engagement, all of this kind of stuff is coming through, and that's how she's communicating with me, letting me know she's with me every step of the way. Same thing with my mom. It's nonstop with my mom lately. Nonstop. I know you here, mama. I know you here with me, queen. So they've been helping me during this whole process. So I'm taking leaps of faith, y'all. That's what I've been doing. And also I got blessings because I took leaps of faith. And you just never know who God's gonna throw on your path. And like I said, I don't have a lot of money. That's why I'm doing tarot, being in service, and hoping you guys want to get private readings from me. And I'm trying to do this in a place that's lush and beautiful so you guys can have a little bit more extra something for your readings. You know, this is Hawaii, a lot of beauty, and I love beauty. I love beautiful things. I love beautiful people. And so, you know, flowers and oh, look at all this green lush, y'all. Look at all of this. It's green too. Woo! I got splashed in the back. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at all of this. The water's green, green is blue, all this beauty. So I want to give y'all extra, like with the tarot readings, I want to be able to, you know, give y'all a beautiful aesthetic as far as like, you know, landmarks or beautiful scenery, that sort of thing. So, you know, I want to go extra for you guys. And I was out here, I'm like, man, this is a beautiful time to go live, regardless if anybody can watch or not. This will be a video, you can watch it later. So I just wanted to share this beauty and just let y'all know, man, keep taking leaps of faith in life, take chances, take risks. Right now, I still don't have like a place to call my own home, but I have somebody that's letting me house sit for them while they're out of town, and I get to take care of their animals and their yard and different things for the lodging. But there's no strings attached. There's nothing being expected other than I'm here to help you and I'm here to help you. It's a win-win. And I just love it, man. I'm so thankful for the people that God, Spirit, the Creator will put on our paths when we take those chances and trust that Spirit has our back. This is a long life dream of mine. Since I was a kid, I knew I wanted to come to Hawaii, and I'm here. Do y'all know when I wake up every day, I got to pinch myself and say, I'm in Hawaii? Or before I go to bed and I'm walking to my cabin and I'm saying to myself, I'm in Hawaii. I'm in Hawaii. Like, it's really, really mind boggling to me because I'm from Rockford, Illinois, y'all. Anybody know the Midwest is like cornfields and a lot of flat land. It ain't a lot. We got the city, we got the shy, and you know, Rockford pretty popping at times. We had a lot back in the day. Now it's like, you know, a war zone in a lot of ways, but that's my hometown, y'all. Like, you know, and I stayed there another 10 years. What brought me back to Rockford. My mom passed, and then, you know, it would be another 10 years and my queen would pass. It's like you can't account for what's going to happen in life. I thought it was over for me. A lot of people thought it was over for me when my queen passed, when she ascended, because everybody knows how tight me and her were. Everybody knows, like, she was so beautiful and powerful. We were a power couple. We were a true love couple. We had it all, except for a lot of money. And so, as far as the system goes, we didn't have a lot in that. But as far as like God, money, and spirit, blessings, and all these good experience and memories, yeah, we had that in abundance. Like, we had true love, life. So that's what I'm going after again. I'm going to get me a new empress. You know, God will bring us together by magnetism. And I just know it. I know the queen is going to help me meet the right one. If it's not her, which I wish it would be in some kind of different form, like we got a tendency to think things can't happen in spirit that can happen. We shut spirit down and we kind of think like, no, in a religious mindset that it's a solidified thing. When you die, you go to heaven. That's it. Not me. I know spirit is mystery. I know it's magic. I got, you know, something. I knew something in my own mind, and then I got a confirmation. I said, I think it's parallel universes and it's many versions of us, right? And then I was like, my queen can come back to me. If she can, I talked to spirit. I was like, bring her back to me just in a different form, because we've been together many lifetimes, right? And we're going to continue being together in many other lifetimes. So if she's supposed to be with me and she can come back in another form, I'm asking spirit for that, right? And then I find her book. Like, when I was getting ready to leave Rockford, I found her book, and I was looking for, you know, which books I'm going to take for me on the bus I can read. And I found her book underneath all these other piles of books. I've never seen it before, and it's called Same Soul, Many Bodies. And I'm like, there's no way I had those thoughts, those feelings, and that book was my queen's, and it was in a pile that I never seen it. I just couldn't believe it. So it was a confirmation. Then I watched this new Spider-Man movie, and it's exactly about what I'm saying about the different dimensions and parallel universes. It's all these different Spider-Mans, right? And every single kind, it's even an Indian Spider-Man who's the best one on the whole show. Like, he cracked me up. It's a cartoon, but it was amazing because they gave you spiritual knowledge in that cartoon. And it was a confirmation, exactly what I've been telling a friend, because her boyfriend just passed, and I told her, she was asking me, so if you love someone and you move on in life, and life wants you to move on, and you meet someone else, how is it that you can still be with them, in the afterlife? And I'm telling her, we have different versions of ourselves. The reason that we're with the relationships that we are with at this time is for growth, soul growth. We're learning through different people. A lot of people are catalysts for the next stage of our lives, y'all. So we just got to understand, life has purpose. Life has its own direction for us. Well, we got free will choice, but some things are destiny and fate. So I know I'm going all over the place in this. I'm just trying to let y'all know, man, like things are deeper than the surface. Look deeper, like talk to spirit, get connected, because things are deeper than what they look like on the surface. In the material world, all you see is what the system gives you to see. But in the creator's place, there's a whole lot we're not seeing, that we're not aware of. We need to become aware of all the signs and symbols all around us, okay? So, all in all, look at all this beauty, y'all. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is what it's all about. Like I said, I don't have a lot of money. You might look at me like he living the life. I am, in the sense of the place, how I feel about the place. This is somewhere I always wanted to be. Money wise, I'm struggling, but you gotta start somewhere, y'all. You gotta take chances. Like, I had a credit card, so I was like, what am I gonna do with this credit card? Waste it on what? I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna use it and take myself somewhere and take a chance. So that's what I did. I owe a lot on that credit card now because I came here. But at the same time, I feel like it's worth it, because I want to work for myself, not just doing tarot. I also teach alternative astronomy and astrology. We have 2 other channels on here. I also do music. I make jewelry. So, and I might make a lot of products. We got our own shoes. We got our own T-shirts and hats and all kinds of stuff. So, all in all, there's a lot coming for D's Divine Tarot. I just want y'all to know, to remind yourself to take a risk. Excuse me. Take many risks. Take chances, y'all, because you only got this one life to live. You got right now, here and now. People are checking out all the time, and you don't want to check out wishing you did something that you could have, but you just didn't. So I think you just need to go right ahead, take a chance, take a leap of faith, and do something you've never done that you wish you would, wish you could, and do it. Just do it, y'all. This is your chance. This is your life. And look, like I said, I'm in Hawaii, man. I'm from Rockford, Illinois. And I took a chance, and I'm taking many chances. I'm new to tarot. I never did tarot before. And thank God that people are receiving it. Thank God that it helps, because I want to be someone in service. And you guys can be in service to me by sending donations and tips, or getting a private reading from me. That goes a long way in me eating and paying my bills, y'all. So I appreciate everybody that has tipped, and everybody that's gotten readings from me. They've been blessed readings. They've been powerful readings. And I've gotten some beautiful relationships since I've done the readings from them, and we talk even after the readings. Now I have some friends that I didn't have before because I did a reading for them. So all in all, thank you all so much. Woo! I'm getting splashed off. Look at all this gorgeous beauty, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all letting me chime in. You know, I'm doing surprise live, so sometimes I'm just gonna pop up. If you don't see it, just watch the video later, okay? So all in all, I appreciate y'all from Hawaii. This is D. Blessings, blissfulness, peace, and love. Bye, y'all.